Action.
What the hell's going on with you, me feckin' brother?
He's dull, Siobhan.
But he's always been dull.
The other night, 2 hours you spent talking to me about the things you found in your little donkey shite that day.
Well, it wasn't me little donkey's shite, it was me pony's shite, which shows how much you were listening.
Are you a fan of the movie In Bruges? On the surface, it seems like a simple question about British director Martin McDonagh's 2008 comedy about a pair of contract killers played by Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson who find themselves stuck in the picturesque Belgian town of Bruges.
In Bruges? In a room like this? With you? No way.
But over the years, that question has really come to be a shorthand way of determining if a particular person has an appreciation for nuanced black comedies and thus worthy of being your friend.
You're about the worst tourist in the whole world. If I'd grown up on a farm, Bruges might impress me, but I didn't, so it doesn't.
If said person says, "In Bruges? Nope, never heard of it," that's a red flag. And if they counter with, "But how good is Marley and me?" well, that's a deal breaker.
Marley and me.
McDonagh, who was an acclaimed playwright before turning his hand to movies, earned an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay for his work on In Bruges, which gave us a rich study in human nature that was also bloody hilarious. Gleeson and Farrell were just as brilliant, with the former playing an assassin who reluctantly agrees to kill his mate, and the latter as the mate who is contemplating suicide after accidentally killing a kid. Okay, so it might not sound all that funny, but the film packs a huge 1-2 punch of comedy and emotion. That's why it's no small achievement that McDonagh's reunion with Farrell and Gleeson in the trio's new collaboration, The Banshees of Inisherin, is even better. The film is set on the fictional Irish Isle of Inisherin at the tail end of the country's civil war circa 1923. It's an idyllic setting to be sure, but all is not well on Inisherin because, without a word of explanation, Gleeson's character Colin has decided he no longer wants to be mates with Farrell's Porrick and doesn't want him as a drinking buddy.
Just tell me what I've done to you.
I just don't like you no more.
The dim-witted Porrick, who lives with his sister Keoghan, played by Kerry Condon, is well liked on the island, so he's surprised and deeply hurt that his BFF doesn't want a bar of him and sets out to learn why.
You can't just stop being friends with a fella.
He's dull, Siobhan.
But he's always been dull.
Colin, meanwhile, just wants to be left alone so he can apply his considerable intellect and musical talents to writing a ballad that he hopes will one day be considered among the best Irish folk songs.
Do you know who we remember for how nice they was in the 17th century?
Who?
Absolutely no one. Yet we all remember the music of the time. Everyone to a man knows Mozart's name.
I don't, so there goes that theory.
Now, you might be thinking the stakes in McDonagh's movie don't sound particularly high, and you'd be right, but that doesn't stop the drama from escalating to the point it'll take your breath away. Just like he did with In Bruges, the director has crafted a masterpiece of scriptwriting, giving Gleeson and Farrell immense opportunity to shine in their respective roles.
I have a set of shears at home, and each time you bother me from this day on, I'll take those shears and I'll take one of my fingers off with them, and I'll give that finger to you until I have no fingers left. Does this make things clearer to you?
Not really, no.
Starting from now. But shush like, Polly. You know, shush like.
All three will get Oscars buzz, you can bet on that, because The Banshees of Inisherin is absolutely one of the best films of the year. It gets 4.5 stars.